Hi, this is Nina with Nina Ross Business Solutions. This will be another video where there will be no music, no fancy edits. My goal is to get information out to you guys as fast as I can during this incredibly unprecedented time we are having right now. I received my quarterly newsletter from the Texas Workforce Commission, and it contains 12 questions, and I'm assuming that these are questions that they are asked a lot. And a lot of these questions you probably were asking but didn't know where or who to call. And at the end of the video, I will give you a toll-free number that you can call and talk with an employment attorney at the Texas Workforce Commission. Before I get started, may I give a big shout out to Stibbs & Company, PC. Stibbs & Company is a group of attorneys in the Woodlands area. I needed some information on essential business lists for a client, and I kid you not, just as I was wondering where am I going to get this from, I get this tweet from the Woodlands Chamber of Commerce with a big list from Stibbs & Company. So you guys came in clutch. Thank you very much. Now, let me get to the questions. Question 1. I am concerned that my small shop might be ordered to close its doors to control the pandemic. Would I have to pay for unemployment benefits for my employees? Answer. If a business shuts down due to a closure order from a government entity, and there's a section in the Texas Labor Code on this, it may allow an employer to ask for chargeback protection. If that were to happen, you should include a copy of the shutdown order with your response to the unemployment claim and argue that the closure was mandated by a local or state order. Question 2. Has the TWC waived the 1-week waiting period for unemployment benefits? Answer. Yes. Governor Abbott granted the Texas Workforce Commission's request to suspend the 1-week waiting period. Workers in Texas will be able to receive benefits immediately after their unemployment benefit applications are approved. Question 3. Can the Texas Workforce Commission assist us if the pandemic forces a mass layoff? Answer. Yes. The TWC's Rapid Response Unit can help employers and affected employees access unemployment claim and re-employment services in a very streamlined and efficient manner. For information, I'm going to put a link below, and I'll also put the link in the comment section below. Question 4. What other alternatives exist to avoid mass layoffs? Answer. The Texas Workforce Commission administers the Shared Work Program, which allows partial unemployment benefits for similarly situated employees whose hours are reduced by a standard amount between 10 and 40%. Information about that program will be down below. If the reduction in hours is necessitated by the pandemic, an employer with a shared work plan can request protection from chargeback of benefits paid to affected employees. Question 5. What can an employer ask for if an employee tells us she is ready to return to work? Answer. A question that might come up is whether it is permissible for an employer to require a doctor's release or fitness for duty certificate or something similar if an employee is returning from an absence caused by something that looks or acts like the virus. It would be good to keep in mind that many employees may have financial problems related to inability to pay to see a doctor, so employers should take that into account, and also that at least under current conditions, medical documentation should be requested only if a person is known to have been exposed to a communicable disease, not just coronavirus, but also things that are just as infectious, such as colds, flu, and other viral pests. Moreover, medical offices are almost overwhelmed, so issuing documentation will not be high on their priority lists, and tests for the virus are not yet widely available. Finally, requests for medical documentation should be done consistently and fairly for all similarly situated employees. Question 6. Is an employer allowed to send an employee home if they are showing signs of illness, such as coughing, sneezing, or report that they have aches or chills? Answer. Yes. In keeping with an employer's general duty under OSHA to maintain a safe and healthy workplace for employees, employees who appear to be sick may be asked to go home, but do so as politely and discreetly as possible. However, the employer should be consistent and treat all employees who exhibit risky symptoms the same. Question 7. What if we know that an employee has been exposed to the virus, but they are showing no symptoms? Answer. Generally, there is no Texas or federal law that would prohibit a company from telling employees to stay home if they have a higher than normal degree of exposure to individuals actually infected with the disease. As noted above, be consistent and do not base self-isolation orders on factors such as race or national origin. There have been scattered reports of ethnic discrimination, particularly against people who look like they might have come from Asia. The EEOC is already warning employers that singling employees out based on ethnic or national origin concerns could trigger a discrimination charge. Question 8. Would the employer have to pay sick leave to that employee? Answer. Yes, if the company offers such paid leave. Paid leave policy should be followed. Failure to pay for leave owed under a written paid leave policy is a violation of the Texas payday law. A federal bill to require up to 80 hours of paid sick leave for full-time employees, H.R. 6201, has passed Congress and has been signed by the President as of March 18, 2020. I'll link a text to that bill down below. Question 9. Could they file unemployment claims and draw unemployment benefits if they are told to go home for medical reasons? Answer. No. If they are receiving paid leave benefits. While on paid medical leave, they would not be considered unemployed under the TWC laws and would not be able to claim unemployment insurance. Once the paid leave runs out, they could then file for unemployment claims. Question 10. What if they are not getting paid leave? Answer. If they are on unpaid leave, they could be considered unemployed if they are out long enough to satisfy the test for either partial or total unemployment. Question 11. Does an employee get unemployment benefits even if they are too sick to work? Answer. Any claimant who is able to file a claim for unemployment benefits must meet the eligibility requirements in order to actually draw benefits. Most notably, the claimant must be medically able to work. The usual eligibility requirements to search for work has been waived by the TWC for the immediate future as part of the pandemic relief effort. Question 12. Is there any way an employer can avoid the cost of unemployment benefits? Answer. An employer may be eligible for protection from chargebacks from unemployment insurance benefits if the evidence shows that the work separation was for medical reasons. However, if the reasons for the work separation were merely a cautionary period of time off to minimize potential exposure of others to someone who might be affected but might not be, chargeback protection would most likely not be extended to the employer. To minimize the chance of unemployment claims being filed, the employer can encourage employees to work from home if the job is such that remote work is possible. Proper recording of work time is necessary, and the employer would need to work with the employees to set up a timekeeping system that functions well and takes all time worked into account. Question 13. What other information is on the TWC website about workplace illness issues? I'll put some links below. Who do I contact if I have other employment law questions, including virus guidance? Answer. You can call our employer hotline at 1-800-832-9394. This line directly goes to the Office of Employers, where you can speak with an employment law attorney. If I have any more information coming across my desk, I will be sure to get that out to you as quickly as possible. Thanks for watching.